Hi, if you're seeing this video, it means that you're someone who's responsible for a lot of projects and you want an easy way to get insights about them at a strategic level. With our new portfolio feature, you will be able to do just that. You will be able to organize your projects into programs and portfolios, get strategic insights about them, and quickly figure out where you should place your focus. And you can do all that without any complicated tutorials. In fact, this video should be enough for you to get all the value from this feature hassle-free. As always, in all the links, we appreciate your insights and feedback, so don't hesitate to contact us and tell us your thoughts. Having said all that, let's have a look.
Now let's have a look on how you can access the portfolio feature. On your main screen, you will see this little briefcase icon, which is the portfolio feature. Clicking on that will take you to the portfolio. Now the first screen that you will land is the overview page. Here you can see a bird's eye view of your portfolio. All the projects, by the way, that you are adding in your Links account are automatically added to your portfolio. We do that for you. This chart shows you the delays among your projects. We use 4 categories between not delayed and more than 6 months of delay. This one shows you the total projects that you have in your portfolio, how many of them are delayed, and your portfolio health average score. Another way you can see an overview of your portfolio is with the timeline screen. Here we show everything in a Gantt chart, the Gantt chart you know and love. The yellow line represents the baseline and the blue line represents the actuals. What is a portfolio baseline? Simply, we take all the projects' baselines under that portfolio and we aggregate it. It sounds simple, but normally it's not very easy to get a comparison between baseline and actuals at the program and the portfolio level. However, here you can do it without clicking a single button. You can also drill down to a project level. As a reminder, we support 2 levels of hierarchy. We have portfolios, have programs, and programs have projects. Both of those screens can help you answering okay, I want to see what is happening. Give me the big picture at a glance so I can easily decide where I want to focus. This is what those screens do. Overview gives you the big picture expressed in some core KPIs. Timeline gives you the big pictures expressed in the Gantt chart. If you decide to take a deeper dive of all your data, that's what the trend screen is for. So let's have a look at the trend screen. This is a screen where you're saying, okay, I have seen my overview. Now show me all the information that you have. Here we do exactly that. We show you everything that we have, but don't worry, we do that in an easy to understand way. So let's have a look. What exactly are we looking at here? Essentially, this screen is a table. This table has your data organized into portfolios and programs. And for each of them, you can see various KPIs. For example, you can see progress, milestones delayed, or the delay of that project. The graph shows up at the project level and shows you the trend of the delay of that project across time. We also show you the health score, and we also show you the data date and when that project was last updated. This may sound a bit trivial, but you do want to know whether the data that you're looking at is recent and whether what you're doing is relevant. Now, naturally, you can drill down as much as you want. Remember, as always, portfolios, programs, and projects. And here you can see that we don't only show you KPIs on a project level, but we also show you we aggregate those KPIs at the program and at the portfolio level. How does this aggregation work? In general, we take an average. For example, Carbon Demo has 0 delay, Rail project has 106 days of delay. On average, your program has 53 days of delay. The only exception to that rule is the milestones, where we show you the total number of milestones that have been delayed. Now, let's say that you've seen the data that you want, and now you want to drill down a little bit more. this is where it gets interesting, and this is where the screen gets its name. When you get to the project level and you hover over the KPIs, you will see this expand button. Clicking on it will show you a trend of that KPI for that project across time. This is the trend of progress. This is the trend of milestone delay. This is the trend of your delay. This is very powerful, by the way. You get that automatically the moment you upload the schedule. You don't need to do anything to get those trends. The moment you upload a new schedule in your projects, all of these trends will be updated. Furthermore, we made this screen having the idea of streamlining your workflows in mind. So let's say that you found a project that you're interested in and you want to laser focus on that. Next to the project name, you will see two buttons, one that says home screen and one that says reports. Clicking on the home button, it will take you to the home page of that project, where you will be able to access everything that we offer for that project. This is normally your good old nodes and links. By clicking on the reports button, you will immediately go to the reports interface for that project, where you will be able to create a report either automatically with an AI or your own custom report. So what's the story here? You found a project, you drill down into programs and portfolios, and you're saying, okay, now I want to really dive onto that project. You click on the home page, and whether you say, okay, now I want to make a report about this project, you click on the reports. It's that simple. Naturally, since this is a table, you can also sort that table based on any KPIs that you want. And by clicking on this little pencil button, you can also customize the columns and the KPIs that you will see. We will greatly appreciate your feedback here about what kind of KPIs you would like to see. After all, this is the heart of the feature. Reminder, this is still in early access. So to summarize, overview and timeline screens are about getting the big picture. Trends is about deep diving into your data, but in a simple way. Now in the final screen, I will show you how you can organize your portfolio structure. This is the last part of the video, I promise. So, I don't know if you've noticed, but in the previous part of the video, I frequently mentioned the hierarchies of the portfolios, portfolio, program, projects, no. So how do you define that hierarchy? You do that on this screen called portfolio structure. When you enter the screen, you will see your current portfolio structure. If you want to, you can see that there is a portfolio, programs, and under it there's projects. If you have to define a new portfolio, all you have to do is click create, give a name, portfolio, and create it under all projects. And that's it. You don't have to define the new thing that you're creating as portfolio. As long as you put it under all projects, it's automatically a portfolio. If you want to define a program under that portfolio, you can click create again, click my program, and create it under the my portfolio. Essentially, you don't really define programs and portfolios. You define levels of hierarchy, and depending on where you create them, they automatically get the appropriate form. If you define it under all projects, it will become a portfolio. If you define it under a project, under a portfolio, it will become a program. So, as you can see here now, I have a new portfolio and I have a new program under that portfolio. Now, if I want to move I've made it. Now I want to populate it with projects. I can select projects, click on move, and basically place them under my portfolio. I can place projects directly under the portfolio or under the program. And that's it. If you want, by the way, whatever you do on this screen, it will automatically be reflected on the timeline, overview, and trend screen. If you want, you can also rename something. And if you want, you can also move things along with the children. So if I move this program, it will move out of this portfolio along with the projects under that program. Notice that you cannot delete something unless you empty it. So if you want to delete something, you will have to remove all the projects under it, and then you will be able to delete it. Given that this is an early access, we also added a reset structure portfolio, where by clicking on it, you will be able to reset everything. Let me clarify, the changes that you make here are visible to all users. There's only one common portfolio structure. So this summarizes our portfolio introduction. The feature is still in early access. We would greatly appreciate your feedback. Again, the fact that you're seeing this video means that we are already greatly appreciating your opinion, and we're looking forward to hearing what you will have to say. I hope that wasn't too tiring and too boring, and hope that you're going to like it. Thank you.